G'day guys, welcome back to Reach Me or Teach Me. Back on the NFL journey today. Thank you very much to 2Rig, who left a comment on my NFL route running video and suggested this video on how NFL players train to become elite. This one was specifically about the Footwork King. So I think this is brilliant recommendation, right up my alley. I would rather see, and to learn of the game, I would rather see this behind the scenes type of nitty-gritty nuanced stuff. So this is right up my alley. It may not get a huge amount of views because most people are looking for highlights and stuff like that. So if this is your sort of cup of tea and you want to see more of this, please let me know in the comments below, because it's probably not going to get a huge amount of views. So anything you can do to help support this sort of stuff is great, and will let me know that you want to see more of this sort of intricate detail when it comes to this stuff. So all that being said, if you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button and let's go.
Cook still going. Beautiful moves. Look at that magic by Hopkins. Cuts it up with a good footwork.
Hang on, let me start that shit again because I was changing sounds.
Beautiful moves. Look at that magic by Hopkins. Cuts it up with a good footwork. Man, he's shifty.
There go. I like that footwork, man. I like that footwork.
Oh,
my name is Rashad Whitfield, and I am a movement specialist. My footwork training program is designed to help athletes move quickly, accurately, and efficiently at their position. I work with some of the best players in the NFL, and it's my job to make sure that they're always one step ahead of their opponent.
Look at the release here.
Far side, Edwards-Helaire makes a man miss, and a nice move.
Yes, sir.
That's pretty. Footwork training in general is based on movement. Being able to move quickly and efficiently at a high level. A lot of people get the misconception of footwork. They see a guy do a juke. Oh, it's footwork. That ain't footwork. Everything has to do with technique and mechanics. NFL is a precision league. The room for error is very slim. Everything has to be efficient and detailed. And it all starts with your feet. I tell people all the time, football is a quickness game. It's not a speed game. If you watch a receiver beat a defensive back, it ain't because he's faster than him. It ain't because he's bigger than him. It's probably somebody's feet moving quicker than the other. You heard the slogan, slow feet don't eat, man. I mean, and it's all movement, efficiency, and technique. Get up. Now, 1, 2. Good, there it is. Good. Up that speed. There it is. You know, I tell people I don't get tired. I don't get tired. Something about this work just drives me. And I've had a couple guys that came out to the field, but they didn't get much sleep that night. Believe me, they ain't come out the next time without no sleep. They know better than that. When we lay some cleats up, it's go time. It's go time. I consider myself like a blacksmith, okay? I take the skills that these pros already have, I put them in the fire, right? Take them out the fire, beat the impurities off, and give it back to them guys that lethal weapons so they can destroy everybody on the field.
Mayfield on a fake, flip to Beckham, and he gets away. Now Beckham has room to run. Odell Beckham cuts back. Odell Beckham Jr. all the way. Touchdown, Cleveland.
A boxer with no footwork, you won't win a fight. The same thing applies to football. We gotta go through footwork mechanics. You wanna have controlled, quick, and disciplined feet. You have to be agile, you have to be nimble, you gotta be able to move precisely. So I'm working on a lot of movements that they're gonna have to use in a game at their position. Footwork is the foundation for anything.
One little question I've got. Everything NFL related seems to be exclusively synthetic turf. Why? Why don't you play on real grass? I was in my head trying to think, like, I don't know, is it so that you get a continuity of conditions, like playing conditions across all the varying climates that the US has? Is it something like that? It just doesn't make any sense to me. Like every other sport that I know, rugby league, cricket, soccer, all these things, they're all played on real grass. The only sport I can think of that uses synthetic in its professional leagues is the NFL. And there's got to be a reason for it. You guys don't half-ass with stuff. You guys go above and beyond with all those tiny little things to make it as professional as it possibly can be. So why? Someone explain to me why it's constantly synthetic turf.
The two most important footwork things for wide receivers are release quickness at the line of scrimmage and the separation at the apex of your route. You can be a 4-2 receiver. Without release quickness, You ain't getting open. You ain't gonna run no route to Richard Sherman.
You literally
See, that looks like real grass.
see quarterbacks say, I'm not going there.
That is real grass. So it's not exclusively synthetic. Surely that would lead to like ankle injuries and stuff like that, because if you're playing 1 week on real grass and the next week on synthetic, that's why I thought maybe you did synthetic, so that again the playing conditions were uniform from week to week and state to state and climate to climate. But obviously that's not the case.
Ain't no free releases in the NFL. You got to do something footwork wise to get that DB off his horse, get him on his heels, get his hips turned, and get his feet outside his body frame. That all takes footwork. The second part is the break part.
Yes, sir.
The footwork at the top of the route has to be precise and quick.
Yes, sir.
That's where the separation comes from. You see that with guys like Keenan Allen, Devontae Adams. I mean, those guys aren't the fastest, but man, you can't lay a finger on them at the line of scrimmage, and you're not gonna get in and out of the break as quick as them. Don't let them tell you gotta be in the weight room bitching 220, 230. No, you don't. Don't let them tell you gotta run a 4.3, 4.4. No, you don't. Be able to separate. Be able to separate at the line of scrimmage and at the top of the route. You'll be a successful receiver. I promise you.
Allowed 155 to the Chargers. This one downfield. Beckham got him. Touchdown. Browns.
That's right.
The double move on the outside creates the separation. That's a great route, and he's buying by 4 steps.
One of the main drills that I do with my wide receivers is with I have one orange octagon, and we work every transition through that octagon.
Here, now, let's go.
Where receivers work on our releases. Speed release to the right, lateral, get up. The objective is to move the defensive back here because you got to go there. The octagon keeps their feet inside their body frame. You don't want to get too wide. You're going to get stuck. So it's like a tap, 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 tap. I call that the chatter. Step, 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 stack. Walk, 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 walk. Now they got the flow. Now it's starting to feel good, okay? Then I'll take the octagon out, and now they're going to do it on me. I got a pretty cool video with me telling Odell what to do on a release stick. He always asks me for releases. Man, that's my boy there, man. And it's crazy because the release I sent to Odell, he did it the exact Sunday in the Dallas Cowboys game.
On a 1st and goal, Mayfield on the fake, lofts it into the end zone, touchdown, Odell Beckham Jr.
I was so happy, man. Just watching it translate. We call it a crab walk, man. He did it perfect. Got him, then pop, touchdown, Baker.
You can't sleep on Odell Beckham Jr.
I put guys in positions and I make the uncomfortable feel comfortable. For instance, I did a drill with the Hiko sticks. The Hiko sticks are little sticks. They're red, white, blue. It works on hand-eye coordination, route running ability, just real reactionary. It's awesome, a great testing tool. I did it with the CD Lamb. As CD pushing me full speed, he has no idea when I'm gonna throw that stick. Once I throw that Hiko stick, I'm a yellow color, red. You must catch that Hiko stick, break down like he's running a curl, come back at me at an angle. I'll throw him another stick, take it to the house. And I throw him late at him. Blue. He snatched that blue, put it to the right hand, turned that bad boy upfield. I said, God damn. I ain't never seen nothing like this. Man, the way CD catches them Hiko sticks, his acrobatic catch is unreal. If the ball's in the air, it's his.
2nd and goal. Dalton looking at Joe.
Yeah.
What a catch! C.D. Lamb. Spectacular catch by the rookie out of Oklahoma. Man, that was awesome.
The benefits of me training so many pro receivers, that helps me with NFL pro defensive backs. So some of the main drills that I do with my defensive backs are actually the exact thing I do with receivers, just flipped.
Yeah.
If I do a quick octagon drill for receiver, I'm doing the same octagon drill for a defensive back, just going backwards. There's so many different ways for these guys to run it. Receivers, defensive backs got to be able to match that. Can we mimic the route tree going backwards? If the receivers take a step to the right, my defensive back is taking a step to the right with them, just mirroring their movement. I do a lot of octagon drills where they got to flip the hips. Lateral, flip, and get out. Lateral, flip, get out.
That was fascinating too. I'd be really interested to see. Like I've talked about the route running for the receivers, but this is really interesting for me too, for the defensive backs. And exactly what he said. Can you do everything I can do, but in reverse? And that's a skill. Jeez.
Stagger through the octagon, tap, 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 flip, and get out. And I know if I can get his hip fluid, his feet moving like that, and recognize that type of stuff, we got our guy covered.
There's a toss. Intercepted again. Howard has
has one. He's guarding Tyreek Hill one-on-one. He's playing the best in the secondary right now in the National Football League.
Look, this is my position here. Running backs.
You don't have to guess who in the building. Born of the realest. Never catch me slacking. I was born as the illest. They call me a champion. I got the with a win. I'm around three walking. Now you're one in a million.
Let me tell you something about running backs. They got the most complex footwork. Everything is so tight. They got to do one thing after another in tight spaces while moving forward. So speed comes second to agility when you play running back. You got to be able to change direction on a dime.
And I'm not coming to play. I got my game face on and I'm ready to shake.
The number one job for a running back is you got to be elusive in traffic. Avoid tackles. Don't get tackled. My guys, oh no, we finna make you miss. Eat dirt, make a miss. The first dude bet not tackle. Second guy bet not either. You know, being elusive in traffic is key. You will see a lot of drills when I do with my running backs. It looks like a defense set out there. It's all trash cans. It'll be like a 9-man front. So for instance, David Montgomery. I get him situations, okay, David takes it outside. Now, David, I need you here. So I point to another hole. So he got to make that cut. But he has to do that quick because as soon as he get out of that, I got another direction he got to go. Make it cut off that dude, take it to the house. There's a video of David Montgomery went crazy on Bleacher Report and everything else. I had my trash can set up like I usually do, but I also had these big step over bags. As he's coming to this hole, I told David over. He jump cut, I kicked the bag. He hurdled the bag. I don't know how he got there, man. When you work with me,
that's cool. That's very cool. Just the little things like he's running through and then he'll go outside that can, inside that can. You know, kick the step overs. That's cool. That's great.
You know, running back stuff. Your footwork gonna be unreal. I had these guys move.
Like this is stuff that you can practice at home. Like this is a great video. You get yourself and one other person, go get a bunch of trash cans, and you're away.
It's so quick that in a game, it's slow. Everything must translate, and I got to see it on Sundays.
Motion across from Mooney. Montgomery working his way over the right side, and he's in for the touchdown. His effort and never going down on first contact
this one here,
is something to admire.
The last step, that was wicked.
It's very important for you guys to recover after these workouts because everything got to be full speed.
Come on now.
It's hard to work out when you haven't gotten any rest. Not just because your body's physically tired, but mentally you're done. You can't focus, you can't think because you're too tired. That's why sleep is so important. That's how you recover. You know, you gotta take care of your body. And the guys who get the proper amount of sleep on top of nutrition, those guys are the ones who perform well.
Here comes Hardman, blockers ahead, off he goes into...
So I'm just going to take it back for a second. Something I noticed...
When you haven't gotten any rest. Not just because your body's physically tired, but mentally you're done.
I think it was this one. So he's doing these little half turns, but from memory when I saw this the first time, he's rotating his hips rather than his top half. So basically he's staying rotated, but not his whole body, so he can still be aware of what's going on.
You can't focus, you can't think because you're too tired.
No, he is rotating his whole body. Just
that's why sleep is so important. That's how you recover.
Okay.
You know, you got to take care of your body. And the guys who get the proper amount of sleep on top of nutrition, those guys are the ones who perform well.
Here comes Hardman, blockers ahead, off he goes into the end zone, a touchdown.
Easy. Wicked. That was really cool. I learned a lot in that. That was really exciting. And if you guys haven't seen that video before, goddamn, go get some trash cans, get a mate, and go out and get good. Wicked. I really enjoyed that. Thank you very much, Turug, for the recommendation. And look, guys, if you enjoyed the content, don't forget to like, leave a comment below. And if you haven't already done so, and this is your second, third, fourth, fifth, etc. video, hit the subscribe button. What are you doing? See you in the next one.